Good morning, guys. It has been a while since you last saw me uh, in front of the camera, but now I'm finally done with all my exams and my university task for this quarter. So then I have a free week to dedicate myself to vlogs, set up the new quarter, and that was exactly what I did this morning. I went to uni and I tried to figure out a bit of what is gonna look like the schedule of next quarter, sending emails, just like general work that I really didn't thought about last week, and now I need to get back to. And moreover, I also want to give a quick update. This week I'm going to see a physiotherapist because my condition has still not improved. It's staying the same, which is I'm just living my life as normal, but I'm limited in my movement, and rowing is one of those movements that I cannot perform. And since it has neither got worse nor better, I just decided to spend some time away from the boat and the erg and just try to do form of exercise, keep fit without rowing and using my upper body. So it's gonna be bike training, a lot of bike training for aerobic and weights that involve the lower body. And this is what I did this morning. I went through my regular warm-up with the seated good morning and the split squat to open up my hip joints. Felt good, and also a thing that is really encouraging me is when I brace my core, I don't feel anything involving my problem, and this is a good sign. That would be a problem in case of worse injuries cases. But yes, I completed my warm-up, and then the idea was to eat some relatively heavy squat, but since I'm not very conditioned to hit and perform well on big weights, what I decided to do was a big cluster set. So what I was doing 3 reps and then resting a bit in the middle, as you can probably see, and then going straight up under the barbell, but taking no more 30-40 seconds from the end of one set to the other set. And then I was doing triple with 100 kilos. This way you can accumulate a lot of load in a very short time, and this is a very effective technique for when you want to build the weights that you move, but you still want some effect on the immediate session. So then you just do some cluster set like that. I really like this intensity technique. It really works, and eventually as you progress through, you can take even shorter gaps and reduce it to 20-15 seconds between sets, and it becomes even harder. And maybe you can do set of doubles, but today I was doing triples. After the cluster set at the squat, I decided to work a bit of my explosiveness, and I did some box squat. I was here with 120 kilo and just try to move that up as fast as possible. Try almost to jump off the floor every repetition. That's the aim of this exercise. It's not the depth, anything else. It's just like pump that weight away from the floor as quickly as possible, and I think this felt very good, and I think I have to do more of these, especially since if I want to develop even more my peak power. This is a great exercise that I can do off the boat, off the erg, and can be transitioned to boat and erg eventually. At this point, my legs were feeling kinda tired, but I still decided to go for a final leg fryer. and the idea here was performing this heel elevated squat. So kind of control descent, then without losing tension in the bottom position, inverting and going up, and then stopping before full lockout, so that the leg is under continuous, especially the quad is under continuous tension. And I have to say this was a killer. A lot of metabolic work in this case, because the weight was just like 60 kilo in total, but having to deal with that continuous tension was a high stress, metabolically speaking. It was extremely tough, but extremely satisfying as an exercise. I don't feel that this is as very like a lot of performance enhance eventually, but it just feels very good to do, and also a nice metabolic effort. So always good to variegate effort when you do your weight session. And since up to this point I've just hit the front of my legs and maybe a bit of the glutes when I was doing my full squats, I decided to go for this hyperextension, but I was focusing more on the contraction of the hamstring and the glutes. In fact, you can see that I'm almost holding my shoulder in front of my back line, but that's for major glute and hamstring contraction. This was done with 2 10 plates in my back, in my arms. Sorry. This was very nice in the squeeze, and also tomorrow morning I will do some hip thrust. So I just thought, let's just do this to recall the back chain, but without completely frying it. So definitely a nice one that I should try to do that as well in the future, because this has a nice transition to squeezing and pressing the legs at the finish in the rowing stroke. Guys, as you can see, I'm back home in my house uniform. I was just doing some editing. It's just past lunch, so chilling out. I just would like to give an overview of the training that will come this afternoon on the bike. So first of all, I've been experimenting a lot on how to film bike training, especially indoor, such that it's something nice to look at on a YouTube video, and it is not that easy. So basically I will try to do a combination of laptop recording, so then you can see the wattage I'm doing on the app, and some outside recording with the camera, and then try to sync them up and produce something. But in case you don't see that, it's because the combination of the two products was not really at the level I'd liked to show. I'll try to show you anyway something, because it's better than nothing. But the program for this afternoon is the following. Actually, I have 2 programs. At the moment, I don't really know how my legs will feel when I start the workout, so I would like to do at least 2.5 hours on the bike. If from the beginning I feel that my legs are very sore, I will go for 2.5 hours of Z2 Fat Max, and then every 15 minutes 15-second sprint, just to call that sprinting ability, even if it is not directly related to rowing, and it's not relatable to rowing. It's still nice, instead of just doing a flat steady state session, put some sprinting. It gets more effective, and you get more efficient when you go back to your Z2. So that's the first option. The second option is in case I feel my legs are okay, and it is warm up, then 6 by 2 minutes at VO2 max with 2 minutes recovery, then a longer break in the middle. I would say at least 75 minutes, but if I can push to 90 it would be even better, at Z2, not Fat Max, Z2, and after that another 6 by 2 minutes at VO2 max. And the goal is try to see if I can do the same wattage as the first set, and then some cool down afterwards, because it's gonna be intense. And if I indeed manage to do 90 minutes in the middle, it's gonna be around 2 hour 45, 2 hour 50 workout, so even better. But let's see how it goes when I hop on the bike, and that's it.
I don't got a reason to lie. They gave me the key to the sky, but I'd rather open my eyes, cause that's what'll keep me alive. Something that sees in my mind. Please do not fuck up my day. Everybody want a headline, I don't got nothing to say. Except I'm coming back with the freshness. You know I love making the entrance. Now, don't get defensive. Time is a matter of seconds. 1, 2, yeah. Off to see the wizard, leave the picture. Me and liquor, evil mixture, demons, glitter, cleaning whiskers. He be Mr. Fisherman. Back on my shit again. Doing my own dance. Feel the rhythm, there's no hands. I tell your vision like programs. Busy living on triple digits, young old man. Y'all dead wrong. I'm upper with the echelon. So butter when the bread long. I'm going strong to my head gone and my head gone. Yeah, floating back up on the scene, I'm saying hello. Do my thing, I'm pulling strings like Tom Morello. I keep it moving, you'll be doing way too much. I ain't telling time, just tell you when it's up. Yep. Yeah, I'm only keeping good company. I am not talking to you if you don't have love for me. Yeah, one for you and one for me. I am not talking to you if you don't have love for me. Yeah, I mean wow, do not touch that dial. I've waited a while, been around just like word of mouth. You gon' hear me out, and I put that on my house. I'm always going overboard. I better swim before I drown. I'm like rubber with the bounce, 100 be the count. Drumming loud as thunder with the sounds, yeah. I was younger, fuck around, every summer wild. Always had it jumping at the house. Yeah, clapping for y'all, I'm into having it all. Feeling like Shaq with the cup, stature is tall. Rolling around with the homies, a battery pack with my dogs. Fuck with my thoughts, having enough ain't a lot. Putting a check in the box, straight to the top. It don't matter, never mind the pattern when you taking them shots. Enough with the bullshit, enough with the bullshit. Enough with the extras, fuck up my money, I swear I've been through it. Fuck all the losing, that's just an illusion. Gotta keep them coming back for more to keep it moving. Yeah, I'm only keeping good company. I am not talking to you if you don't have love for me.
And now some lovely Z2 for a bit of time, at least 75 minutes. And this is the Emmanuel from the future. I just want to comment using the space given by this last 2 minutes effort about today's session. It was definitely tough, and physically tough in the VO2 max that luckily they were very short. Eventually I managed to hold the same wattage also on the second, basically the same. I think there was 1 watt difference, but I also had some kind of trouble with the turbo trainer in the middle of the effort, so basically same wattage, so that's very good. And it was tough, but they were short effort, so it was easy to cope with the mental aspect. Instead, it was very tough mentally doing the 80 minutes. In the end, I did 80 minutes in between the two blocks, and that was extremely tough. The intensity was not strong, but then knowing that after 80 minutes you still need to go for other 6 by 2 minutes, and so it was try to recovery while pedaling, and I have to say I managed that kind of well. So I think the training was extremely positive. I gave it my all, so nice. Definitely, I will get some fitness out of that, because I think the main point for this period that I cannot row, even if I can't row and I can't gain the rowing specific fitness, which is what eventually I need, I will still try to keep fit and be ready for the moment I can get back in the boat. So the key concept is I'm not stopping. I'm still on the way. This is just part of the process. I'm just visiting a new valley, but the journey is still going on. I'm not stopping. I'm there. I'm ready. And I will see you tomorrow.